Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Morinta Rosandini. I'm with my students Jeremy Samuel. We are from Program Studi Kreat Fakultas Industri Kreatif Universitas Telkom Indonesia. Today I would like to present our presentation, and the title is Exploring Sumba Woven Textile Motifs Through Digital Technique with Escher Method. We will started our research with the fact that the Escher repeat pattern techniques applied to make an innovative composition is widely used for graphic and tile design. As we can see in the picture, that's the horseman, the artwork of the MC Escher artist. And in the other fact that Indonesia has woven textile, the name is the Sumba traditional woven, and has a similar characteristic with the Escher, as we can see from the composition and the patterns. Unfortunately, the use of the Escher is still limited in the textile design field. And then the questions of our research is how to develop digitalized textile patterns using the Escher technique inspired by the Sumba woven textile. The methodology, the first thing that we did is the literature study. Then we analyze the visual of Sumba woven textile, about the visual about the elements, and then the composition, and then the patterns. Next, we duplicate the Escher technique with the exploration, and then comes up to the initial and advanced exploration. We try to modify the Escher technique by the inspiration of Sumba woven textile. Then the result of visual evaluation, the last step. In the result and discussion, the initial exploration was carried out to get to know the methods of the Escher technique. A trial methods used were, the first one is translation, and then reflection, rotation, and the glad reflection. Those four methods are the basic methods from the Escher technique. And we use the Sumba woven textile elements like hand and then a horse to apply to those technique, to those methods, the translation, reflection, rotation, and glad reflection. The result of the process was the motif modules. As we can see in the pictures, the motif modules, we try to make like the visual of the hand, this one. And then in advanced exploration, colors and more detailed elements were added into the motif modules. The use of virtual texture elements was by making a square geometrical arrangement in the coloring process and providing the details. Because as we know, that woven textile of Indonesians characteristic from its details. Yeah. To imitate the actual texture inspirations, the real texture of Sumba woven textile. By using contrast color, it becomes more dynamic and brings up the harmony and balance patterns. The translation and the glad reflections method are the most optimal form and produce the best visual from this experiment. The advanced exploration aimed to create the tessellation form composition from the motif modules, then it automatically seamlessly repeat. It's like this, like in the pictures. We produce more than 15 motif using the Escher methods by the inspiration of the Sumba woven textile, as we can see in those pictures. The colors, the contrast color, and the composition are very dynamic. The conclusion of our research: the innovation of motif pattern was made with the Escher repeat method, using four principles: the translation, reflection, glad reflection, and rotation. And We believe that the best visual form of this research was formed by the translation and great refraction method. And there is an aesthetic value addition on the visual of the Sumba motif pattern, which previously in the form of fabric sheets that was mainly made from the woven technique, now become digitally and seamlessly formed that are more dynamic and can be applied to fashion contemporary industries. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.